Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. Just a reminder that these readings are evergreen, so whenever you happen upon this channel and you hear this reading, the message is meant for you and you were divinely guided here to hear it. I was sitting in meditation and channeling for the message for the collective today, and I got such a heavy feeling, just like sort of like a burdensome feeling, and the message that came through was, why are you making your burden so heavy? And then I was thinking about the word burden, because burden is something that you take on that you don't really want, or something that's you have to take from one place to another that's very heavy that you might not initially have wanted to do. So I wasn't sure that burden was the right word, but that is the word that I was hearing. So I'm going to take it because that was the message that was given to me. But I was feeling more as though it was, why are you making this particular moment in time so heavy? Whatever you're going through, this particular little hiccup or bump in the road so heavy. Anyway, I did draw some cards while I was actually in the moment, and so apt. What we got was the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, and the bottom of the deck was the Fool card. So we will draw some more cards to dive deeper into this message, but let's just start off with the Seven of Pentacles. So the burden. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. So this is something that is tangible, that is in your 3D, that is in your world right now, that you're either working on, or it's a situation that you find yourself in, but you have been tending it. Seven of Pentacles is tending something, looking after it, helping it grow, helping it develop, getting it to the next level. So you've been working on something and you have been giving it your attention, and you have been pouring your energy into it and, wanting to see it flourish. Let me see what I'm getting here. Okay, so now thank you so much. I've just been given why I had to use the word burden, because what's happened is that this has become burdensome to you. It feels heavy. You're no longer as enthusiastic about it as when you started. I mean, look, that's a lot of us. Most of us go through that. We start a project and we like really gung-ho and woohoo, and then when we get halfway through or 3/4 of the way through, we're like, we run out of steam. But I feel that you've been pouring a lot into this. So not only have you been putting your energy, you've been putting your time, your focus, money, and you've been trying to grow it, and it just feels very stagnant and heavy to carry right now. And Spirit is saying to you, why are you making this? Why are you making this heavy? It's not heavy. And it doesn't have to be, but you are in some way making this heavy. I've also got that maybe you are asking to move, you're wanting to make a change, and so you've said, the universe, you put it out there, I no longer resonate with this, I want to move to this, or I want to create this, or I want to move in this direction and start this. And the universe has listened, and as with everything, before you can get to where you're going, you have to have a bit of a death and a rebirth, and things change, and your energy has to change, your vibration has to change, and then you move forward. It could be that you are in this place and in this moment of moving forward where the old is falling away and the new hasn't come in just yet into your physical reality, but you have been working on it and tending it, and it just feels like it's never going to happen. Okay, but what Spirit is saying, the Magician card, is you have got everything that you need to make this happen. You have got within you. You've got everything in you to make the alchemy, to make the magic, to bring this into fruition, to take it forward, to take it to the next level, to literally quantum leap it somewhere. In the Magician card, he's got all the suits there. You can see he's got, oh sorry, this is a bit reflective. He's got the cups, the swords, wands and pentacles. So, your path, there is a plan for you, okay? And you can do it, you can make it happen. So Spirit is just wanting me to, okay, just to go over very quickly. that he has got all the suits there. So he's got wands, which is your spirituality, or making it happen, your gut, driving things forward, making, like literally making things happen. You've got your cups, which is your heart space, your emotions, your connection with others, community, etc. You've got your swords, which is your intellect, your thoughts, ideas, connection. And then you've got your pentacles, which is things that you can physically do, things that you can touch, that you can move around, things that you can work with. Also your money and your financials. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to change your mindset, your swords. Mindset. How are you looking at things? Are you looking at things in a lack and scarcity scenario? Are you looking at things and this is just getting too much, I don't want to do it? Are you overthinking things? You need to change your mindset of how you are looking at what you're wanting to progress. You also have to change your vibration. So your vibration would be your wands and your cups. Okay, so you're changing your vibration, you're opening up, you're working from your heart space, you're working from your sacral chakra, you are being more positive, you are bringing your vibration up from being sort of low and a bit down in the dumps to a bit more optimistic, a bit more hope. Hope is really is quite a high vibration, and that's where we want to go to. When you move and you look at things with hope, it raises your vibration, and then it lets the energy flow, it lets the energy move in. Intention. You need to set intentions. What is it that you want to see? You can't just keep doing the same thing. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result. So yes, you've tended your garden beautifully, you've looked after it, it is growing, but now what do you want to see? What extra, what more do you want to see? And that is, you set your intention and then you make a decision. So a decision is also swords. You make a decision, you decide, I'm going to do that, I'm going to go for it. You know, you really don't have to do it all in one day, do it all at once. We like to see results quite quickly as humans. We do, like when we start something, we want to see results pretty fast, because then it also keeps us motivated to carry on and do the next thing. But this is saying that you don't have to do everything at once. You can also break it down into bite-sized chunks. One thing a day. Write it down. What is your intention? What is your decision? What is your goal? What one step can you take today? One step. That's all it is, to move the vibration, to move everything forward. And of course, at the bottom of the deck, we had the Fool. The Fool is starting that journey. How do you start on a long journey? You take the first step. It's also ever ready to take that leap of faith is what I've got written down here. So I will put these notes in the community chat, but there's in the notes down there for the Fool. Ever ready to take that leap of faith. So once you have decided, you've set your intention, you've decided what you want to do, know that now that you've put it out into the universe, it is already done. The universe is making changes, it is changing vibration, it is bringing things into you. You are changing vibration, therefore you are attracting what you're wanting. And now you do need to take guided steps, intuitive steps. Your intuition will speak to you. You'll be guided. Take that leap of faith, knowing that it's already there. Knowing that it's already there. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Goodness. Jumped out the King of Cups and the Emperor. You are really the master of your own fate. You know, together, the Emperor and the Magician, that is so powerful, so powerful. The Magician can make it happen. You've got the alchemy in you. You've got everything that you need. It is already all in you. You just have to access it. You have to also believe it. And those of you that are watching this video probably have already had your spiritual awakening or spiritual awakenings, because we have more than one in a lifetime, and you'll know and you'll have done some of your work, your inner work, your healing, etc. So that you know that you can access. You have to believe it, and you have to also get the knowledge, gain the knowledge on how to do something. And this is where the Emperor comes in. The Emperor, well, he's the king of his game. I mean, he knows what he wants. He knows how to do it. He's very wise. He's a wisdom keeper. He can mentor younger people. So this is also saying that if you don't know how to do something, find somebody who does and listen to them. Gain the knowledge from them. They have got knowledge to impart to you. They can help you. Like, you don't have to do this by yourself, because you're not alone. the other thing that's coming through, that if you are embodying the Emperor energy, that you too can help others. You too can pave the way. So people that you see on YouTube, a lot of them are embodying the Emperor energy of having done the work, having learned things, having gained the knowledge, and then sharing it. The Emperor is very decisive. I mean, he knows what he wants out of life, and he has lived long enough to have had some failures, but then to pick himself up and to learn from those and go forward. So now where he is sitting, he can see, his vision is clear. He can see the pitfalls, and he can see the good stuff, and he can help you get there. And the King of Cups is he is just wonderfully, wonderfully balanced. The masculine energy from the King of Cups, so masculine, we're not talking male or female, the masculine energy from the King of Cups is a wonderfully balanced energy. Okay, so he feels his emotions, he's empathetic, but at the same time, he doesn't let that debilitate him from getting and going forward, achieving his goals and going to what he wants. Very, very strong here is the heart chakra. I'm just getting a lot these days is that we need to remember that our heart chakra is such a powerful chakra when it is open and when it is in alignment, and when we are actually living and working from there. It connects so many things. Yes, the sacral chakra, actually all your chakras are important. Every single one of them are important for different things. And yes, your sacral chakra is very important because that guides you. You know, like when you feel something and your gut says, yes, you go with that. Yes, we go down that path. No, my gut says, no, we don't do that. But with your heart chakra, what you do is it actually just connects all your chakras, and it allows you to see without ego. It allows you to work without ego. It allows you to share and receive and give without ego, from such a pure place. And that just elevates you, elevates your vibration, elevates your intuition, elevates your other chakras, and helps align the other chakras so that you can go forward, and that your burden doesn't have to be so heavy. It just makes it easier. It makes it easier to go forward. It makes it easier to see your path. It makes it easier to actually find your way. And I have to say that at the bottom of the deck was the Queen of Wands. So we got a king, we've got a queen, we've got the Emperor, we've got a magician, and we've got ourselves working on things and taking that leap of faith. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is she's the fun queen. She is, she's a bit witchy. Her feminine energy is that of receiving, and all the feminine energies that of receiving. So the Queen of Wands, if she was a person, the Queen of Wands would probably be very boho, very bohemian, very hippie-ish, just kind of like chilled, but at the same time she's got that fire in her, that fire to make things happen, that fire and that passion. She's very passionate, very intuitive, very connected to her intuition, very connected to the goddesses, very connected with energy and vibration. So the question initially, if we go back to the very start of this reading, the question is, why are you making this burden so heavy? You don't need to. You have the magician you've got the alchemy, you've got the magic in you, and then showing up for all these wonderful energies that we can borrow from, the magic and the intuition and the intuitive side and the mystical side, and the fire from the Queen of Wands, the balanced emotions, and working from your heart space from the King of Cups, but still knowing where you're going to, and going for your goals. You don't have to be soppy and sappy because it's cups. You can still be focused and energized towards your goals. It's just doing it in a different way. Instead of pushing, you're letting that flow from the cups, the flow of water, take you. So you're not working as hard. You're not doing and pushing and trying to manipulate things. you're letting yourself flow, but at the same time getting more done. Getting more done, achieving more, and getting there quicker, because now you're not fighting upstream. And the Emperor energy, just knowing what you want, knowing how you want to create your world, and seeking the knowledge, learning, asking others, asking people that already know, seeking a mentor, going back and maybe buying a course and learning, watching some YouTube videos. But always, always, always use your discernment. Always use your discernment, and also, as I said, your gut feel, your intuition. If somebody or something feels off and is telling you things and it doesn't resonate, then don't listen. Find someone who does. Always listen to your gut. That is the reading for today. I do hope that it resonated with you. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and I look forward to reading for you next time.